It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. With me, oh you know him, Shaquille O'Neal. You know this guy too, Kenny the Jet Smith. We'll watch the Charlotte Hornets in this one as they go up against the Bulls in Chicago. For Chicago, one thing they've talked about, sustaining focus on the defensive end, allowing no easy shots, trying to be disruptive, maybe causing some turnovers that can lead to easy buckets in transition. And Kemba Walker, a leader for this team, a catalyst. Kenny, talk about what he brings to the table.
Winning. You know, we saw that at Connecticut where he led his team to the national championship, and he's fearless at the big moment.
And you like his work ethic. He's gotten better every year, a leader by example, Ernie.
And that'll wrap it up. We take you courtside. Thanks for joining us.
Don't you mean tape it up?
You tape it up.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Are looking to defeat their Eastern Conference rival going into this game. Well, what better way to spend a Monday night than with the 2K Sports team and the NBA? Welcome, everyone. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Conference rivals C-Web squaring off tonight. A little extra. You can feel it riding on this one.
Oh, yeah. You know how the conference rival games go. These games can mean a lot at the end of the season when you're talking about playoff seeding, tiebreakers, all that good stuff. And there's never been anything wrong, in my opinion, with a little mutual dislike. I mean, there are no friends when you step between these lines.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Williams is down low with Zeller. Walker and Batum are the guard pair. And it's Kid Gilchrist in at the three. And here is Dunn. Kemba Walker hitting his three to go. Screened by Parker. Markkanen dishes to Levine. Pass to Dunn. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Walker. Dunn shot's good. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I did speak with Fred Hoiberg. He said he thinks the game tonight will hinge on the quality of offensive looks they get. He told me, we know we can hit open shots when we get them. It's just a matter of us executing. Good picks and finding ways to space the floor so we can maximize our possessions. Well, we'll see if they can get that done, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, thanks for the report, David. So it's all about getting their offense going early on.
And I think that's the right call, guys. Get that rhythm established at the offensive end as soon as possible.
Oh, yeah, I agree, because they have to be the team that dictates the style of play in this game. I mean, they'll be much better off in a shootout instead of a slugfest.
C-Web, one area where the Hornets really improved last season. Offensive rebounding.
Oh, yeah, they've been good on the defensive boards for a while, but when they added Dwight Howard, suddenly the second chance opportunities begin to pile up. I mean, I don't know if they can maintain this without Dwight Howard, who's one of the best rebounders of his generation.
Now, here's Parker. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. Unloads from 13. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Outside, Walker. There's 38 seconds left in the first. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And although he's smaller, Walker doesn't fear going inside. I mean, he knows he can get his shot over anyone.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Markkanen passes to Carter. Carter sets the pick for Parker. Clock at 6. Kick out to LaVine. From outside the arc. Zeller grabs the board.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
Yeah, because you're spread out. It could be difficult to contest these shots, but not for him.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Hornets lead by 3. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
And really, for the whole first quarter, they've maintained their intensity. Let's see how long they can sustain it.
Hornets leading by 3. Dunn and Holiday team up in the backcourt. Bobby Portis out there with Valentine. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Now, here's Monk. Kaminsky kicks to Bridges. Clock at 4. Here's Monk. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down.
How about Portis? A draft day steal in 2015. 22nd pick. Now look, he's got size, skill, no fear. He brings the confidence and the toughness that you love to see.
Lopez with the bucket.
Oh, well, Lopez is terrific on the offensive glass. I love seeing him use his long arms to haul in the board.
Ball's knocked loose. Now, here's Dunn. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And Bobby Portis suspended, Chris, the first 8 games of last season for his altercation with Nikola Mirotic.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd like to, take that mistake back. But at the same time, that aggressiveness, you channel it in the right way, that'll help him on the court.
Now, here is Holiday. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Justin Holiday, how about this, man? You gotta love it. The Holiday brothers. Congratulations, Mama Holiday. Oh, you too, Dad. But look at this. Justin Holiday, 14 months older than his brother, Drew Holiday. Justin's route to the league was more winding, though. Time in Europe, the G League, 5 teams is in many seasons. But who cares? You're in the league, baby.
That's good from Holiday. And Holiday last season by far the most minutes of his career.
Starting on a Bulls team that was one of the worst in the league, you're going to get time. You're always going to be down. You're always going to be fighting for the lead. You got to keep the best players in there. But look, it still was a definite confidence boost.
Now, here's Dunn, following the miss by Tony Parker. And Holiday has it in the corner. And there's the 3-second violation. Charlotte trailing. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Lamb. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Valentine dishes to Dunn. They set the pick. And here is Portis. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. 3 on the clock. Over Kaminsky. Nice shot by Portis.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
They get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn. Some changes for Chicago. Jabari Parker comes in for Justin Holiday. And Levine subbed in for Dunn. The Hornets also with a sub. Walker's checked in for Parker. Seconds left in the second quarter. Biombo, the pass to Lamb. Buries it from 3-point range. Lamb's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Levine with it. Portis a screen on Walker. For the 3. Levine, good. Levine's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bulls.
Using the screen to his advantage. Give Levine this much separation, he'll exploit it.
Walker against Levine, and Walker gets to Biombo. Back to Walker. Shot clock at 6. Now the pass to Bridges. Floats one. Lopez with the block.
Lopez is out there to set the tone defensively. I mean, he's a wildly strong defender who sends shots back with the score.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. From deep 3-point range, that misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. It's Chicago. They're up by 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Coach, what made the difference over the course of the first half to get that momentum change in your favor?
Well, we finally buckled down and started getting some stops. We've done a poor job making them feel us. We've got to make it more uncomfortable out there on the floor.
Defensive activity leads to offensive results. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, hoop fans. NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. EJ, Shaq, Jet. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They kept at it on both ends of the floor, and at the end of the period, they had a slight deficit of 3 points. They found their rhythm in the second quarter and have to be feeling good here at the break, holding on to that 4-point lead. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
Well, so far, they've taken care of their business here at home. It's something you might expect, but it's not a given. We'll see if they can keep that up in the second half.
And Big Fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
Scoring in the paint, that's an area where they can improve. With the defense sagging in, they settle for a lot of jump shots in the first half. Coming out of the break, I think it'll be better running off pick and rolls, hitting cutters, moving toward the hoop. That old Boston Celtics style basketball.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. The back to the basket scoring obviously more uncommon these days than it was in the past. Can we even say now with any kind of certainty, Chris, who has the best hook shot in the game?
The best hook shot in the game by far, still belongs to Tony Parker. No, he is not a big man, but he did lead the league in paint scoring when he was in his prime. Now a little bit older, he can still get to it. When Tony Parker gets in that paint, Kevin, he has the best jump hook. When I played in the game, the only guy that I respected their jump hook as much as mine was his jump hook because he would float it over bigs so easy.
No kidding.
Oh, no kidding, Kev. He still has the best jump hook floater in the game. That's right, that man Tony Parker.
Here's who James Borrego is starting the second half with. Walker and Batum are the guard pair. Williams is down low with Zeller. And it's Kid Gilchrist in at the small forward. Now here's Markkanen. 6 on the shot clock. Zeller against Parker. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Hornets trail by 4. Outside Kid Gilchrist. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Well, despite finishing with only 27 wins last season, the Bulls put up more shots than any other team in the NBA.
Yeah, they were first in field goal attempts, but only 23rd in makes. That's why they were last in field goal percentage. But this is what you get with so many young shooters.
Throw good, Michael Kidd Gilchrist.
No, that was just a focal point for the Hornets last season, create more space on the offensive end. The result, they shot the ball really well from 3, but their efficiency inside the arc dropped dramatically.
Justin Holiday's checked in for the Bulls. The Hornets also with a sub. Parker's checked in, and both free throws good from Michael Kidd Gilchrist. And looking at the Hornets offense, it's not like they shoot a lot of threes. They were just extremely accurate.
Well, Kevin, that's something they worked on in practice. I mean, taking good shots out on the perimeter. And for the younger guys, the shot just became more consistent. I mean, but ultimately, you couldn't save them in the win-loss column.
And so it's Charlotte with it after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Stolen by Carter. Parker against Kidd Gilchrist. Parker outside. To the inside. Levine inside the three-point line. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Now it's a 6-point Chicago lead. 1:05 left in the third quarter. Parker kicks to Williams. Back to Parker. Picked by Zeller. 5 to shoot. Parker's shot is off.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
The best laid plans, right? Well, I tell you right there, though, that's one they'll take every single time.
And remember, at 7 feet tall, Markkanen is tough to keep off the board, solid at tracking down misses on that offensive glass.
Now, here's Batum. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Picked by Williams. Parker inside. Markkanen on him. That one, no good. Parker outside, takes a 3, misses the shot.
You gotta love watching Williams work on defense. Look, a long-rangey defender who can cover multiple positions.
And we've reached the end of the third. Bulls lead by 8. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
3 quarters in the books, folks. Glad to have you with us. Welcome back as we get going. We've got Valentine, Parker out there with Portis. Then there's Dunn, and it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Outside, Walker. Knocked away. And stolen by Dunn. Shoots over Walker. Portis. It's good on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 10.
What intensity on the glass from Portis. Junkyard dog. He worked so hard for the second chance opportunity.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game. Carter, he's checked in for Robin Lopez. Charlotte calls timeout.
And the talk in their huddle is going to be about taking care of the basketball. I mean, their turnover numbers are terrible.
Sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. James Borrego had some words for his team over the break. He said, guys, we look like we're running in mud. Let's get out and see the early offense. And if it's not there, let's run the half-court offense. Pretty good advice, Kevin.
Last season, they were trying to speed up the game, C-Web. Teams were given fewer timeouts. Do you think they achieved that goal?
Well, yeah, the new rules, 18 to 14 total timeouts. No more 20-second timeouts. All quarters have 2 mandatories. I think it does help speed up. And these are the greatest coaches in the world. They can adjust. They just need to know what the rules are. And I love the fast pace, the fast pitch count. Let's make sure that we keep the game in a way that fans love it, and we're not leaving any time out there on the floor. I think the coaches have made a great adjustment to it. And look, play on the East Coast is always going to be a little bit slower, a little bit more methodical than the West. But I tell you what, it seems like it's speeding up the game on both sides, and that's something great for us fans.
Well said. And then Monk with the dunk.
And how about Monk there? You better get in front of him when he's in attack mode. If you allow him to get to that launching pad, it is too little, too late.
Count that one. Portis has got the lead up to 13 now for the Bulls.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
You know, the same. Numbers don't lie. You can see it up there on the scoreboard.
Now, here's Monk. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Monk's got 4 this quarter.
And you can't leave guys open around Walker, I'll tell you that. He sees when the defense is overcommitted.
Now, here's Valentine. Defense right on him. And there's the whistle. That goes on Frank Kaminsky. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bulls making a change here. Levine's checked in. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Cody Zeller's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Williams comes in for Kaminsky. Kid Gilchrist, he's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. And it's Batum for Monk. Done outside. And a wide open look for Portis. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Bulls lead by 14.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Bulls.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Chris Dunn.
Well, he was the agitator, bothering everybody with his defense, coming up with steals. Making sure they were never able to get comfortable as long as he was out on the floor.
Now here's Levine. Nicholas Batum unable to get his shot to go. Levine passes to Dunn. Portis kicks to Parker. Over Kid Gilchrist. Rebound by Williams.
The movement and the shot selection are good there, but you can't hit them all.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Batum. Lets a floater go, and he sinks the layup.
And Batum really likes getting shots off from the interior, using those long arms of his well to release the shot over the defense.
Here's Dunn. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Jabari, looks like you're getting back in stride, and you have certainly had adversity with the knee injuries the last few years. How have you been able to battle through them?
It's been tough, to tell you the truth, but, the race is not won to the swift, but the one to endure, so I'm trying to keep that motive.
You have certainly endured and thrived, Jabari. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.